This is, well, doesn't really affect me anymore. I'm not as dysphoric as I used to be. In fact, I think it is precisely because of this condition that I have that my life has been far more exciting and interesting than it might have been had I been a singular person. My name is Dylan. I'm 19. I do the investigative work for Alice. So she got caught up in all these different police cases, and it didn't seem like the police were going to give us the answers we were looking for. So I started to put the pieces together. Heather's my girlfriend. She's also dating Alice, R, Eris, and Lucille. So I've been with Heather for a few months, and Heather's a very, very sweet person. She's very, very insightful. She has a way with people that I don't think that perhaps anyone in the system can understand, because the autism affects all of us, I believe, since we all share the same brain. So that is one of the limitations that we have to learn to overcome. My name is Athena. I don't really know how old I am. Time in the headspace is kind of relative. It doesn't really work the same way. I'm a lawyer. So I help Alice with her cases, both criminal and civil. I've won 3 of my cases and only lost 1 so far. I came out when Alice was battling a case against her parents. They filed for a personal protection order against her, alleging acts of family violence. So this was heard in the family court, and I came out to help Alice deal with that case. So I cross-examined their witnesses. I would go through the evidence that was submitted to the court record, and then I would raise contradictions that I found in that evidence. My name's R. I do boxing. I protect Jay, right? I'm the physical protector. Jay's Alice. That's what I call her. I was always there, right? It's just that I came out with my name when she was 17, when we were 17. But I was always there, right? And I always had to protect her because her folks were some crazy people now, right? Because there's discipline in a child, and then there's using your child as a punching bag. And that line, they cross that line way too many times. So I was always there. I was always taking the blows, yeah. I mean, of course, I cried. It hurt like hell, right? But better me than her, right? Because they would have killed her now. You don't hit a kid until, they got blood coming out. You don't hit a kid until, their skin starts turning purple. That ain't normal. That's fucked up shit. She was going through a lot of different things at the time, right? Like at the time she was into acting, right? That's how y'all met her, right? And she was worried about her acting career not taking off. She was struggling in school, and then her ex broke up with her, and then, there was just a lot of different things going on there. And then she kind of just had her first proper mental breakdown, and then that's when I took over. I said, you don't worry about things. How I started, right, was towards, I think, December 2021, right? I tell Jay I want to do boxing. I want to give it a try because it's something I want to do in my life. Right? It's my dream. She says, okay, let's find you a gym. So we try a couple of gyms, and then I land with Legends. We try for a couple of fights. That fight that you were at, right? Someone pulled out at the last minute. Then they said we need a 60-kilo fighter, right? I told the coach, can I join? He said, yeah. So they put me in. Thinking about it, right? It's a tough journey, right? Because during this time, Jay was taking all them hormones, right? Those different hormones. And I can feel my body getting a bit weaker because of it. It's not the same as it was before. But I think that's what makes it more fun, to know that, I got this advantage, and I still can put up a fighting shot. And I trust that no matter what happens, I get better, and next time, there's always going to be a next fight. And the next fight I walk in, I got to do even better. I want to get better for Jay, yeah, because if I can get better, it's not just that I can protect her better, right, because I know how to fight, but I'm setting her up for life. We're set for life. My name is Mercury Jamie Alice. I'm age 23 and I'm a marketing executive. So DID stands for Dissociative Identity Disorder, and it was formally diagnosed as such in DSM-5 in 2013. The long and short of it is that it's what most people call split personality disorder. I have different people in me, right, as a result of childhood trauma and abuse. I think this is where it differs a bit from what you've seen on TV. We are not just personality states. It's not like another side of me. It's not just, oh, this is another Alice. No, they are all their own separate people with their own separate, ways of thinking, their ways of life. And I think this is probably the biggest myth about DID. When I realized I had dissociative identity disorder, there wasn't a name for it yet, but I knew that it was there, right? I knew that it was there, just like my feelings that I wasn't a boy, right? Just like the feelings that I was different from others. That feeling was there. There wasn't a name for it, but there was, there was the truth of the matter, and that was simply this: I am not alone. As for those who are suffering from mental illnesses of any kind, right, I just want to say this: it gets better, right, and help is out there, right. It's not perfect right now. There's still a lot to learn about the mental condition, the human condition, but slowly it gets better with a good support system, right? So, if you're struggling with these things, talk to a trusted person, talk to a trusted adult, and take that first step. It seems scary, but I promise it all gets better once you start that first step.